So hello everyone. Today I came up with a very good question of your vibration part, aircraft vibration. So I have taken this question from Mechanical Vibration 5th edition of SS Raw book. So I hope you know this book. You have aware of this book. Many people refer SS Raw for the vibration. So it is a good book. So I have taken question from that book, and this is related to your aircraft. Okay, so let's see the question. Okay, this kind of question you can expect for 2 marks in your gate exam. I will tell you at the end how it is related with our gate exam. Okay, let's start. Okay, simplified model of the main landing gear system of a small airplane is shown with M1 they have given, M2 they have given, stiffness K1 and K2 they have given. Okay, now if you see, this is the diagram they have given, and this is the simplified you can say free body diagram they have given. Okay, let me change the color of pen. Okay, and now if you try to imagine this is the complete mass of airplane they have given. Okay, which is in form of M2, and in between that is stiffness of the landing gear they have given in terms of K2. Then they have given big tire, and tire stiffness they have also given in terms of K1, and mass, tire of mass, and they have given in terms of F1. So if you M1, so if you convert this composite system, composite system, they have converted, they have given free body diagram for that. They have simplified in terms of two masses, which is M1 and M2 and M1, and they have simplified stiffness as a K2 and K1. Okay, so they have given free body diagram. Okay, so we will use we will take help of in this. So M1 numeric value have given, M2 also they have given 500 kg, 5000 kg, K1 and K2 they have given all this thing. Now they are asking uh, find the first natural frequency of the system. Okay, so they are asking simply what will be the first natural frequency of the system. Okay, what will be the first natural frequency of the system, they are asking simply. Okay, let me erase all these things so it will look better, otherwise it becomes clumsy. Okay, 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 shall we start? Yes. Now if you have this kind of question in exam where M2 and M1 is given, K1 and K2 is given, or they are asking simply find out the natural frequency. So one of the best method you will encounter, that using matrix method. I hope you have seen this kind of matrix for solving 2 degree of freedom system. 2 degree of freedom system. Okay, okay, let me write that matrix first. So which is given by M1 mega square plus K1 plus K2 minus K2, here minus K2, and here M2 with a negative sign square plus K2 plus K3. Okay, so this is the simplified matrix we have. So for the exam you have to remember this matrix, because using this matrix you can solve for omega 1 and omega 2 from the 2 degree of freedom system. Okay, so this is the one of the best method, optimized method, which will save your time. Okay, so now what I will do, I will not substitute the values in this M1 and K1 K2. I will not substitute all this value in this because it becomes bit difficult while multiplying. So what I will do, I will first solve the matrix in terms of M1 and K1 K2, and at the end when I get the quadratic equation, I will substitute the all values of M1 M2 and K1 K2. Okay, so if you see carefully, they have in the question K3 is not given, so I will take it as a 0. Okay, they have not given. So now I will go slow in this, and I will go step by step, each step, so that it will be helpful those having a problem to solve the matrix. Okay, so if I multiply term to this one, I will get this as a, okay, let me write first this. I will go very slow in this because many people having difficulty in solving matrix. Okay, so this becomes k2. I am also uh, uh, removing the fear of negative sign. Okay, so I am transferring that. I am taking k2 as a positive in the front. Okay, and now you can understand also. Minus, now I am multiplying this one, minus minus become plus, and already minus is present, so k2 square. Okay, now this is the simple equation. Now what I will do, now I multiplied this and I will go inside the bracket. Okay, so it becomes more simple. Okay, I have missed, yeah, it's okay. Now I will multiply k1 into this, become k1 into k2 minus k1 m2 omega square plus k2 square minus m2 k2 omega square plus, oh sorry, minus, it will be minus m1 k2 omega square plus m1 m2, okay, power 4 minus 2 square. Pardon me for any term I have missed because I have already solved this, so I am directly writing those. Okay, now if you see this one and this one get cancelled out because they have opposite sign. Okay, now if you simplify this again, you will end up with 1 m2 omega power 4. I am taking bigger term. Okay, because at the end we need to match with quadratic equation. Okay, now I am taking omega square common from this term, and this term. Okay, and I am writing all those. Please verify this, guys. Plus k2 m2 plus m1 k2 omega square. Now and you will end up with only this term is left out, which is equals to 0. Okay, now what I will do, now I got this simplified equation. Now what I will do, I will put all the given values. Okay, then I will solve it. Okay, let me put all those values. m1 100, m2 they have given 5000 omega to power 4 minus k1 they have given as a 10 to the power 4, right? Yes, k1 they have given 10 to the power 4 multiplied by m2 5000, okay, plus 5000 to 10 to the power 6 plus 100 to 10 to the power 6 and omega square plus k1 into k2 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power 6 equals to 0. Now again I will simplify this. So if you simplify this, you will get this as 5 into 10 to the power 5 omega to the power 4 minus 5.15 into 10 to the power 9 omega square plus 10 to the power 6 into 10 to the power 4. You please don't multiply this all because this becomes a big number, then it will be difficult to calculate in virtual calci, because in GATE exam we have virtual calci, right? Now what I will do, I will divide this whole equation by 5 into 10 to the power 5 because I want 1 here as a coefficient. I want 1 here because it becomes again easy to solve that quadratic equation. Okay, So now if I divide this, can I write in this way this, because it will satisfy my quadratic equation. Then I can take coefficient out of it, right? This is 20,000. Okay, now can I match this equation? Can I match this equation with this equation? Tell me, right or wrong? Plus bx plus c. I hope you have seen this equation, this quadratic equation, in your 10th 12th. Okay, now what I will do, I will take coefficient common from here. A is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 10,300, c is equals to 20,000. Okay, now what I will do, I will simply solve this using what we have, one of the basic formula of solving quadratic equation. So this is the process, guys. So you have to do this all process in 1 or 2 minutes in your GATE exam. So I'm going step by step so you can understand each and every step in that. Now I will substitute all this formula. If I will do this numerical GATE exam, I will not take more than 3 minutes to do carefully. So you have to do that because you have a time constraint, right? Okay, let me erase this also. Okay, now if you solve this b square minus 4ac and taking under root, it is coming out as a 296.11. okay, divided by 2a, in place of we have 1. Now if you solve this for omega 1 square, so it is coming out to be 945, and if you solve this for omega 2, it is coming out to be, I can already under root in this, 47 radian per second. And omega 1, if you take under root of it, this will go on, then is coming out to be 3946 radian per second. So I hope you understand how I solve this, what is the process. Let me change the color. You understand how to solve and what is the process, complete process it is. You should remember this is matrix, and if in exam they have given big numbers like this, it is very difficult to put all this value in direct matrix then solve it. So I will suggest you first get the simplified quadratic equation in this equation, and then you substitute all these values in this, then solve, because otherwise you will do somewhere mistake in that and you will not get the correct answer. If numbers are quite small like 10 or 100, you directly put all this value in this matrix, then you directly solve this, then it will not take the much time and it becomes easy, and calculation the less chances of wrong in that. Okay, so what they are asking in that they ask first natural frequency of the system. So always first natural frequency of the system is smaller, then it goes in a bigger order in bigger. Okay, second natural frequency will be bigger than previous one, and this goes on omega n3 will be then bigger, omega n2, then omega n1. It goes in this order. Okay, so I hope you understand how to solve this kind of equation. So they might ask this kind of question in exam. They up till now they have asked twice or thrice in exam that you have 2 degree of freedom, and they are asking solve this question for highest natural frequency or first natural frequency or fundamental natural frequency, and they have many time asked what kind of coupling. One time they have asked what type of coupling in between the system you have. So okay, so I hope you got this kind of question. They ask for 2 marks in your GATE exam. They can ask. Okay, you can match with this key I have already written. So first natural frequency is 1.0 3946 radian per second approximately we are getting. Okay, so okay, let's meet in next lecture. Okay, thank you.